What is up, everybody? I am NerdRage36, back with another pickups video, and again, going to be a pretty short one, but these don't need to have any set amount of length to them. I'm just doing this for fun. So, starting off with a strategy guide for Tales of Vesperia. I got this one, or I got the game in the Retropalooza pickups video, so now I've got the strategy guide. I always like getting strategy guides, especially for RPGs, world maps, and secrets and all that. Always useful. Next up, I finally got a Black Label Luigi's Mansion, and this is actually, it's funny because like with Shenmue and Fat Princess, I basically just Frankensteined together the most optimal copy of Luigi's Mansion game or disc, case, manual, and insert, and all that stuff. And now I've got almost as good as factory sealed copy of Luigi's Mansion. And I'm not gonna lie, like the Player's Choice banner up at the top, that's not bad. Like, that doesn't look terrible, but it's the spine. It's like having this up on the, like having this side by side with everything else is just annoying. Like, this would trigger OCD and like, look at that. This would trigger OCD in anybody. And I don't know. And it's weird because there are only about like 2 games that I actually think look better with like the greatest hits banner for PlayStation 2, but that's about it. Like most other times I think the greatest hits look worse, or I just don't really care one way or the other. But I can't think of any time where the Player's Choice on GameCube, like, I would be okay with having a Player's Choice copy, which is why I got this. And the scraps from my previous copy can now be trade fodder to hopefully go towards another expensive game. And I literally just went on a tirade about a game I literally already own. Anyway, up next, these are all sort of going to be one lump talk about, but starting it off with Donkey Kong 94. But that's not all. Its spiritual successor, Mario vs. Donkey Kong for GBA. And its direct sequel for the DS. I know there's like one more Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the DS, but I couldn't find that one. But hey, it is great to have all 3 of these in one go. Now, here's the weird thing. For the longest time, I was actually not interested in playing or owning any of these particular games, or even like the original Donkey Kong games. And it's a little weird. It's a little stupid, honestly, if I were to be completely honest with myself here. But it's because I wanted to keep the Mario and Donkey Kong adventures separate. Like, I prefer their adventures to be separate from each other, because it's like it's 2 protagonists and then suddenly it's like, oh, but now in this one they're going against each other for reasons. And I know that that's how like the original Donkey Kong arcade game went, but like, I don't know, it would probably feel a little easier to accept that if Donkey Kong didn't have his own solo platforming series. It was just one of those things that like I prefer keeping their adventures separate, but then this happened. So honestly, I don't even know what to think at this point. It really is just a dumb little thing that it was just a dumb little parameter I set for myself that honestly, like, even just trying to think of any objective reasons why, I can't think of any reasons why. And like, just my own little weird mindset was keeping me from experiencing some really good puzzle platforming games. So ultimately, I just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna check these out. Especially because, again, it's like I'm really proud of my DS collection, and this and the other game in the series on the DS were pretty big entries on that platform. So it's like, I would have needed these at some point anyway. Maybe I can't even explain it to myself. I don't know why. But and here's what makes it even weirder. Why I never wanted to play the Mario Donkey Kong crossover games. I actually already had this game. I already sort of played it when I was younger. Like when I was a kid, my cousin had Donkey Kong 94, and I think my brother and I just borrowed it one day, and don't think we ever gave it back. But yeah, I played this when I was younger, and I did enjoy it. Like, I didn't beat it. I didn't really understand what I was doing. But I already had experience playing this game, yet for some reason, I never found myself, like, when I started collecting, I didn't feel like reacquiring it. Although, to be fair, when I did play this game as a kid, this was long before I actually started paying attention to the games I was playing and like hyper analyzing all the possibilities and the intricate details that, if we're to be honest, nobody actually cares about, but I personally still think it's fun to talk about. You know, between this and the Yellow Label rant I did earlier, I really am just a Wish.com Scott the Woz. Or maybe I'm what happens if Scott and Alpha ever do the fusion dance. I am older than Scott, but younger than Alpha. But yeah, like I said, really short one. Not a whole lot to talk about, but got definitely some good pickups. And like I said, I honestly can't explain why I didn't want to play these for the longest time, but now I do, and looking forward to them. Looking forward to picking up other games in this series because, hey, it's just more good stuff for me to enjoy. But with all that, I'm NerdRage36, and I'll see you later.